Nerds, welcome to JerBear Reacts. Today, we're going to react to Season 10, Episode 14 of Supernatural, entitled The Executioner's Song. If you're new here, feel free to subscribe for daily content. If there's a day, there is a reaction. Links will be in the description box down below, as well as links for the Patreon, the Twitch stream, and everything in between. Jerry will do his best work behind the scenes in just a moment. Obviously now, for you all watching this, Season 10, Episode 14 takes place here on December the 1st. Christmas lights. I kept the overhead light off just for this episode. Listen, I'm just going to say this as well. We always roll a D20 on the Patreon side just for fun, just to roll a number, a small little guessing game. The last 2 seasons for episode 14, we've rolled the number 14. And just now, I just rolled the number 6 3 times in a row. I guess I should be looking down there. And we rolled the number fucking 14 again this season on episode 14. 3 seasons in a row. Anyways, that has nothing to do with anything. I don't know where I was going with it. Halt and Catch Fire was just an episode. We're going to get into this. Executioner song. Jerry behind the scene. Boop. Let's watch. Make sure my captions are on. Okay. Hey, the bottom of his boot didn't say Andy.
I'd do your wife the same, buddy.
The fuck is wrong with you?
Slower.
I feel like
2 weeks from Tuesday, Tommy.
You know what I was just about to say with him walking up is imagine being the guard. Obviously, a la Green Mile. Imagine being the guard that has to go get the person for death row. I mean, I guess depending on what they did, you may not feel nothing, but I mean, I just would feel weird, I guess. Like you have to walk, like you know this person's going to die in like less than an hour. That's trippy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it now. Hey!
Oh, leaving his post for some coffee. Don't do that. Huh. Oh, shit.
Who the hell are you? How'd you get in here?
Well, I've gone by many names in this life.
Hello, my friend. You get the rest of it. So Kane's in this episode. Kane's back. They've been looking for Kane. Story episode, potentially. Oh, I need him. Okay, we'll get him and Dean to interact this episode then. Ooh.
The father of murder is one of them.
The executioner.
And by the state's count, you've taken 6 lives yourself, Tommy. And what I'm doing here, did I come to punish you or save you? Well,
God dang.
truth is, Tommy,
That's a big ass knife. It's gonna hurt.
I'm here to do both.
Yeah. Ooh. Penetration. Supernatural. What type of ability does he have all of a sudden? Where, I mean, he had that stuff the first time we saw him, but the whole disappearing thing? What? Fucking clit. I just remembered something else I have to do.
Zodiac, 7 victims. Dahmer, 17. That's some freaky stuff, man. It's a whole new side of you. It's called true crime, Dean. It's a hobby.
Yeah, man, watch it.
Bass fishing, needlepoint. That's a hobby, okay? Collecting serial killer stats, that is an illness.
There are many people, and I guarantee a lot of people watching this, and a lot of people at home not watching this. People love that stuff. They love learning about serial killers. That's what leads to these shows being made. That's a strong squat you got going on right there. That boy used to be a catcher for the Mets.
Inspectors Moore and Ronaldo, we spoke on the phone.
Yeah. Welcome to death row.
Freeze it.
Enhance.
Blow it up.
I know that side profile from anywhere. His arm's starting to pulsate a little bit. Yeah.
Gonna answer that?
Not at this moment.
You're wasting your time.
Wasting my time.
don't
You're
know where he is.
wasting. Is that Chris
Me and
Pratt?
Kane ain't friends. He kills demons. Low-level guys like me keep our distance.
No longer of use to me, Mr. Demon Man. Cass, go ahead and give him the old holy smite treatment. Wow. Harsh blows. What the fuck else y'all think was about to happen?
86 last quarter.
Now, while again, I haven't edited much, so I don't know if people have said this yet or not. Dude. She voice acted. Merda. Not in the movie, but in like Disney Infinity stuff. What a fucking snipe. I was like, that's all I can think about is Brave when she talks. Lo and behold. Lo and fucking behold. I think it was like in Disney Infinity 2.0. What a small world.
Do what she said.
What? No!
But why are you letting her influence you this much? I hope it's a situation where he knows everything's going on and he's just feeding her ego and he turns around and he's like, ah. She looks like she'd be a modern day Resident Evil boss. She would have made a hell of a good Game of Thrones character.
Think the two are connected?
So you're not going to tell him about what you saw, you big hungry bitch? You're not going to talk about the fact that you believe that Kane is behind all this? Here's another thing, too, I just want to point out. We see them eat all the time. Okay? Good, kudos to them, good on them, for the simple fact of all these missions. They ain't never once had an emergency. Granted, lowbrow humor. I'm not saying to even do that. I mean, not one time you're hunting demons. You haven't been like, dude, can we get this over with? I have to piss really bad. They've been on stakeouts for like a day. You didn't have to poop that whole time? Every time they say, I got to use your facilities, they just go and scan stuff with EMF. I'd be like, hey, can you guys talk us out for a second? I had 3 burritos earlier. Terrible. Oh, he done. Oh, when he said,
where are you? We'll come to you.
when he said he was hunting again or killing again, my man, he just didn't stop, did he?
I'll call you back.
You should GPS track his phone. What's up, Paul Bunyan?
Hello, Castiel.
Hi.
What have you done? You are Adam and Eve's firstborn.
You were the first baby.
Your descendants are legion.
Here's my question. Take what he just said right there. You're Adam and Eve's firstborn. Adam and Eve give birth, Cain and Abel, and a slew of other things, right? If I could be wrong, they only had sons. I think I feel like I've heard they've had a daughter before, but I can't remember. I may have asked this in another video back in the day. But if everybody comes from Adam and Eve and they only had sons, who was fucking their mom? You know, like that's the question. Did they have a sister? You had to start off incestually if that's the core group. If that's the core origins, Adam and Eve were all just trickled down branches from one incest-ass Targaryen family. You know?
Most unculling. 1 in 10.
Of everyone.
I've got time. How's Dean, by the way? I hear he did good. Took Abaddon down. Sorry, Castiel. You're not on my list.
And just like that, he's gone. He got that Steve Buscemi-ass list.
Crowley?
So what's he mean he'll get to Dean? Like, to kill Dean or just to talk to him?
My wee sausage? What matter is it that I had a motive? We had
Imagine somebody calling you their wee sausage.
fun today, didn't we?
It was fine.
We could have more. Get out of this dump. A break from these foul-smelling suck-ups. Flex our muscles in the real world.
Suffering succotash.
Take out a miserable old witch who's been standing in my way for centuries. What do you say?
Sam, women. And you heard Cass. It's a fire sale. Everyone must go.
Yep. You gotta deal with it.
We know where Kane's gonna be.
We gotta deal with it one way or another.
The kid's in danger.
Okay, so what? We track him down to Ohio, and then what?
Dean's just trying to do the right
thing.
thing.
What I have to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll kill Kane.
Dean versus Kane, a one-on-one, mano-a-mano, 1v1 situation in the gulag.
Bad man.
No, he wasn't mad then. Kane resisted the mark for a long time.
Yep. And then that shit.
Then I came kicking up trouble about the blade. I sent him down this path. This is on me.
But you needed the blade in order to kill Abaddon, so regardless, like, this is just like an inevitability, you know?
Doesn't mean you have to be the one to go after him.
Yes, it does. So there's only one thing that can kill him.
The blade.
Dean's right.
Dean, wielding the blade against Kane himself.
I used...
Win or lose, you may never come back from that fight.
Yeah. You got to use the blade to stop the blade. So maybe the only way Dean gets out of the mark is to be killed by the blade. Maybe he has the same fate where he has to be destroyed by the blade and then revived with no mark. Is that how that would work? I used the stones to destroy the stones. You know what I'm saying?
He's gone dark and I need the blade.
Why would I do that for you?
Because you have as much reason to want Kane off the board as anyone.
Yep.
Kane has a kill list. And you're on it.
You gonna take that?
What do you say, Crowley? You in?
Yes.
Good. I'll text you the location.
Uh-huh. Come on down, Brother Bear.
Once she's well, your wee pal, the Winchester boy.
That's right, mother.
You give that to the one person who can harness his power against you. He's a threat to you.
We've a common enemy, a bigger threat.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend. She just, like, I know for a fact outside of the show that she's an absolute sweetheart. But still.
Well, if he's not a threat to your life, he's...
Seeing as this is shaping up to be one of those two-step capture then kill kind of deals, I think your buddies would agree it's better to keep the blade out of your hands until we've got Kane sewn up, just to be safe.
Sam agrees with it. But I mean, we got Sam and Dean, Cass and Crowley, the SDCC. I like it.
Now, back to this plan of yours.
Oh, buckets. Buckets. My man got a basketball goal in his barn. Bro, I would tear that place up. That'd be so much fun. He don't even know he's got fucking Pippi Longstockings right here watching him.
I meant that I was at peace with that. I just didn't realize the time would come so soon. Like right now.
Yeah, see, what you're saying right here is that you were at peace with dying. You're at peace with it. Do you remember when Sam was at peace? And you were too scared to be alone? Your brother was at peace with dying, you took that from him. So if Sam somehow does this to you, are you going to be upset or are you going to be grateful? That's the big question. Hug your brother, man. Sammy.
I'm scared, Sam.
Fuck yeah, I'd be scared too. And also too, I mean, one, you didn't have a hand free to mute your music just now, but also basketball with headphones in like that, them some bitches be popping out left and right. You just put on, get a fucking speaker.
Someone there?
Hello, Austin.
It was
What are you
me,
doing
Austin.
here?
I'm here to kill you.
No, you won't.
That's a wild thing to say to a child.
You can't stop me.
Kid didn't say nothing about the fact that there were more strangers around him. Who are you? It could all just be a setup. That's cute, Cash. He made his fucking hair blow. But at the end of the day, I mean, I know Cass isn't a full-blown Castiel angel that we've known. How does he have all this power? I even said that back in the original episode. Like, yeah, he's the original, you know, he's the god of murder, essentially. But, like, is it the mark fueling him and the lives he's taken to give him more strength? He just seems too strong for his own good. Don't waste any time. Stab that little bastard. Don't. Please don't. Yak him. Maybe that was why. Ooh, illusionist.
18th century magic. If I had to hazard a guess, Rune of Amaranth.
Winner.
Something I picked up from my mother.
Well, I know you fear me.
I like Sam's little smirk right there, man. Just smirking, looking over at Crowley. I enjoy it.
I can only assume. Clever.
Y'all give that boy the blade.
Cass. Hey. You okay?
Why? What? Okay, listen, I get you want to check on Cass. I'm with it. I'm all for it. But why are we dilly-dallying? Give Dean the fucking blade and have him go in there and stab him. This could take 20 seconds.
Fine. Whatever.
Man, he said you three. Like, he's including Crowley. Like, hey, if I come out of this shit.
Happily.
Crowley means that in a different way, though. Not like, yeah. Not a simple, like, I'm going to kill you because you're Dean Winchester. But, you know, like, there's more to them. Friend-wise.
What guarantee do I have that you'll give it back when you're done?
Ooh, the power manifesting in my hands. Episode 14, all this is happening? Then you got to go, big guy. Sam and Dean don't want to have a moment right there before, just in case shit goes sideways?
This is the part where you tell me it's not too late. I can lay down arms, abandon my mission. We don't have to fight.
I ain't saying none of that.
I'll spare us formalities.
Ooh, he's stepping inside the ring with you, Brother Bear. Ha, ha.
Then do it.
Dodge that shit immediately. I know how to make this better. Yep, locked it, threw you up. Yep, come on, bro. Get back in there. If you haven't noticed already, there's a clear parallel between this and the Cole situation. Oh, landed a left hook. Got you by the hand, so...
weaker than I would expect from you with the blade.
You should have more power in you, son.
I think you can do better.
Oh, just threw you over. Never mind. No yeet. Left.
Unless...
Left.
You told me that I would have to kill you.
Is that so?
Yeah, so let me kill you. Well, there's a big yeet.
I let him go.
Drop the blade.
That he would report back to you, knowing you would bring into battle the one thing that can kill me.
Yeah. Give him his baby.
One thing.
I truly won. Give him his baby back right there. The first blade. Y'all both got the mark. Y'all got to fight for that thing, dude. Don't let him get the blade. Ooh, you're Cocoa for Cocoa Puffs. Not Cocoa for Cocoa. Cuckoo, you know what I'm saying? That's his baby.
That whole
Beard.
feeling
Aw.
makes me wonder how I ever had the strength to resist. This may be hard to believe in light of what I'm about to do to you, but I care about you, Dean. I truly do.
See, I got a Mercury ass, but I care.
Do you a favor.
Yeah.
I'm saving you.
Saving me from what?
The mark.
I'm your fate.
Oh.
Has it never occurred to you?
His head then hit the fucking thing too. You know what's crazy? Is I know they had to make a big circle to get him to walk into it. Couldn't we have just made a tiny circle and then somehow bound him and then had Dean just stab him? He's in a small circle. He can't do much. Like there could have been a simpler way to do this.
That you're living my life in reverse. My story began when I killed my brother, and that's where your story inevitably will end.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you? As soon as he got the mark, would it then become the reverse of Cain and Abel? It just ends with him killing his brother. That's the whole point of it. That's what it comes down to. We've seen how he looked at Sam sometimes with the mark in possession. Come on, dog.
No. First you'd kill Crowley. There'd be some strange mixed feelings on that one, but you'd have your reason. You'd get it done.
Told you, mixed feelings.
And then you'd kill the Angel Castiel. Now that one.
Oof.
That, I suspect, would hurt something awful. And then...
That's his boy toy.
Then would come the murder you'd never survive. The one that would finally turn you into as much of a savage as it did me.
Yeah, let me grab that. Oh! I just cut your arm off, baby. Look at that, your hand's twitching. Oh, now I'm dual wielding. Duel of the Fates right here in the middle. Oh, you had to do it. And the thunder rumbling right there. Did you stab him in the top of the fucking head? I wish they would have showed it. There's fear and hesitation in Crowley's eyes. Ooh, good call. Why would you tell him that? He's just gone immediately. Get it, get him, get him. There we go. There we go.
You did it.
That's all I wanted from this whole scene.
King, you did it.
Shit. I kind of almost wish the episode would have ended right there. I was kind of hoping for more of Dean coming down and dropping both weapons and crumbling into his brother's arms, but I know they had to have that moment with Crowley, but that right there was perfect. It was perfect. And that had to hurt Crowley's feelings. Believe it or not. I don't care what you say. It seemed like Dean was kind of looking out for him for a second, and he wasn't. Dean gives the blade to somebody he trusts more than he trusts with Crowley, because again, Crowley did lie to him about the mark in the first place. Crowley and Dean do have some weird level of friendship with one another, but Crowley's a demon. He's the king of hell. He said, "You lied to me." He was hurt. He's affected by it. I can't blame him. But now he's about to go to his mama and be like, suck tit ass little boy, and be like, hey, let's do some weird shit. Oh, Fergus.
Fergus?
I don't...
Not anymore.
Hey, my man just got some, what he thought was friends. Leave him alone. Fuck the Winchesters.
You're there.
Oh, what? She said, fuck the bags. I'll come get them later.
Well, if you guys will excuse me, I think I'm gonna go sleep for about 4 days.
After some coffee.
Sam?
Cass. Dean's in trouble.
Aw. Why does he say it like that? What does he know that we don't? What does he know? Sorry. Damn, chair's making all this noise. What does he know that we don't? He's in trouble. Outside of the simple, he knows his fate. Maybe he just can read his brother pretty well. Kane's return leaves Sam, Dean, and Castiel scrambling. But when Crowley agrees to help them out, he finds himself in an awkward position. I think Mama Crowley saying that stuff to Crowley is going to send him over the edge for the simple fact of saying, like, hey, you're their bitch. Like, this is what they have a hold on you. What are you going to do about it? You know? I think that's going to cause him to kind of like flip his shit a little bit and maybe become more of an iron fist ruler than this laid back persona that we've been getting from Crowley here recently. What I would have liked for the fight, Dean gets the blade, they open up, no music, and then do what you just did. I don't know how versed Buddy is, that played Kane, in like stunt choreography, but to have them have a full-blown like minimal cut kind of fight where Dean is clearly outmanned, outmatched throughout the whole thing would have been smooth. No music, just the sounds of the blows. I would start introducing music as soon as Kane gets the blade back. Introduce some low music, have it build a little bit up until the point Dean cuts his hand off. Then you go back, no music. But I do like that they stopped the music once he stabbed him and there was just rumblings and there was no music during the conversation with Sam there for a second. I do enjoy things like that. I just think it adds more to like the aura of what's going on around you. It was a really good episode. We see Kane. I wish we would have just had more Kane. That's my problem with the show, is when you have something like this, they don't know where Kane is. Even if you took 2 minutes and not even directly showing Kane, but having bodies going missing and they can't figure out where or why, just mentioning that bodies went missing. This person disappeared from jail. This person disappeared from their office. Like, what's going on? Why don't we know what's happening? And they're trying to search for Kane. And then obviously we could piece together that it's Kane, but then you have that reveal, that moment, and then they go with it from there. I think that would have been really nice. But now that Dean has slayed the original murderer, I mean, now what? His destiny is to kill his brother? He asked Kane, tell me that you can stop. Tell me that you're going to stop. And he said, I can't, and I won't. And Dean also knows that that's his fate. Again, I said parallels between that and the Cole situation because Cole was completely outmanned by Dean. Dean being completely outmanned by Kane. Sam, Cass, and Crowley and Dean all being together, at least for a moment. Cass is in charge of the sword. Sam's worried about his brother. Crowley's been fucked over. Even though he is the king of hell, I still have the empathy for him. Phenomenal episode overall, and I think I'll end it right there. So, happy first day of December. Season 10, episode 14, The Executioner's Song. Season 10, episode 15 will be entitled The Things They Carried. And we'll leave it at that. As always, links and everything will be in the description box down below. Playlist will be up on screen. Stay cute, stay hydrated, and I will catch you on the next one.